So now today I would like Yara to make the exercise, and because we worked a year together on this method and these exercises, and she's going to give the next set of exercises and determine the music. And I also have Christina here, she's going to help us, and she has 2 students to work with.
Okay.
All right?
Alright. So, we go to our first position and put your hand here. So, we go to our plie, releve, plie, and stretch. That was the last one. Yeah. So, plie, go to your releve maximum and start to squeeze and push up to go down. Plie, releve, stretch, bump. Okay? Bump. We do this now twice or 4. What do you mean? 4. So, 4 times, 1. Back, go. Don't forget to squeeze to go down with resistance. Bump, bump, bump. And then that's what? 1, 2, and go 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, from here, we go up, down, down. Up, rise, no, Lynne, do this. I mix all the exercises
No, that's
together.
fine. The object was that plie, releve is quick, and roll, 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 roll. So the quick part is always the plie releve,
Yes.
and the slow part is the roll. And on the reverse, the slow part is roll, 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 plie stretch.
Yes.
So it's always like 2 counts for the plie, whether it's the beginning or the end, and the slow part is the roll. So you get the squeezing that you want, whether it's going up or going down.
Yes.
So I count it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. In reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yes.
Okay.
So that you can make, because that's what you're talking about now. You're
Yeah,
talking
the
about
same.
this squeeze.
Okay.
So as we were talking about the tempo, you need to have it in the music so that for you the value is the squeezing up, the squeezing down, and the rolling, and the plie is either to get up
Yeah.
or to come down.
Or to come
So
down.
that's not the important part for you.
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So that's how also you determine the music you want
Yes.
to choose.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And then the other thing is, don't forget to talk about the feet, because you talked about the leg,
Yeah.
but you didn't talk about the feet. You explained beautifully about the squeezing, but you didn't talk about when to resist.
When to resist?
Yes.
When we start
And the
here
3/4,
to not
all that we've done till
yes,
now,
yeah.
it's the resisting now. Resist, resist, resist. Heels forward, calves forward, thighs forward.
All this. And here we start resisting when we release our
Yes, but you see you're bending too soon, your knees. Not too soon. Yes.
Okay.
Do again. Go up. Now, just soften, don't bend. And down. Yes.
Yeah.
Lift your butt like you showed her, and plie. Now, you keep your demi-point too long. You stay here too long.
Yes.
The minute you bend your knees, your heels have to go down. You can stop there, but they have to go down.
One.
Yes, but don't drop your arches. That's where you hold,
Yes.
not here.
Yes.
You hold there.
Yeah. It's more for here. And
Yes,
Here.
yes,
Or
yes.
yes. Now I feel it.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. If you feel it, I know you're going to show it to the students. All right.
teacher is a bit, it's too important to use the right tempo, the right accent.
It's very
important between the German
I also
and
told you
Dutch.
I'd help you with your English.
Yeah, because the German now it's just coming on. Yeah.
You see what I mean
Yes.
about you can start to decipher the
Yes.
melody.
Yes.
And if you know what you want to say in the exercise, what its value is, then you know you want 4 counts for this, 2 counts for this. So does this music really say that to me? That will help you.
Yes.
The more you can dissect the exercise and decide where your accent is, what you want to give more value to, that will make it so much easier for you to choose the music you like.
I see the difference.
All right, so you
Did you
have your
understand?
students
Yes.
and I'll print.
Yes.
Ready?
One, two, three, four. Don't see it. And opposite. One, two, three, four. Release. Yes.
Do you have something to say?
Just a bit second, a bit, when you were already a bit. That means you need more from where to work and yes, you still second. Yes. Stay long here and now go down. Squeezing. Yeah, also with squeezing, don't push back. Yes? Did you feel also the resistance?
Yes.
What she also told me about this moment.
Yes.
This I missed this first
Yes.
two and then you.
Yes, I remember.
Yes. That was for me.
I'd like us to do it one more time if you don't mind. Okay?
And think about what we call it.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay up.
10. I think what you should do.
Yes.
Heels forward. Heels forward. And up. 1. Release. Hips up, plie. Hips up, plie, stretch. And hips up. And all right. Okay. I would say for me, I felt that you made that clear. I think that in your case, it really helps when you think to lead with the heels on the way down. And I think for both of you, you have, I believe, from the work we have done, developed quite a good sense of articulation. It doesn't matter that you're not perfectly turned out. I know some wonderful ballerinas who are not perfectly turned out. I think that you understand the concept of going up and down through your feet, and this is important for whatever you're going to use point for later in life. I think that still from both of you, there could be more of this understanding of that you only go down, but actually your body's going in opposition, your body's actually going up. Your legs are going down, but you're going like this. So actually your legs are doing that and your body's doing that, away from it. So your hips are really going like this, up. And the more you feel that, the more your thighs will open. Because you take pressure off. Just do demi-plie. Now, demi. Just release, just demi. You see, you want to feel there. And then this feels more open.
Yeah.
But if you go down, then you're into your hips. then you can open them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the closeness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So every time you come from plie, you want to think that your hips are going to go up off your, that's why there is this moment. You release, I'm exaggerating right now because I'm not on point. You release so that this makes you do that. Do you understand what I mean? Up. No, bend your knees. Bend your knees. Yes, heels forward.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
The best way to understand is tendu, you don't do this. You do that. You see, it's open because the hip is up.
Yes.
It's the same feeling on point. All right?
Yes.
Good. Now we come to our tricky dicky exercise.
We go on 7,
7.
plie, 8.2. Now we should just make like an accent outside, not to inside. So just on 7, 8.
6.
5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, on 7. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I need here, can I use you please? Go, plie on 7, 8. Now you should touch my hand. Go. This is a feeling. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Don't think about I should go now down. Should just like up, 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 up. Plie. Use the yes, and go up again. Okay.
Yeah.
That's keep all what we talk about. Here, and just tick it, down, up. Yeah?
Can I actually ask you something?
Yeah.
Because I never know what is too much by releasing the knee when I go down. When I'm up, I go to the plie. What is the point where I release my knees? I don't know if it's too early. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm up.
It's depending about here.
Okay.
What this corner.
Now release your
Then
knee.
I don't do.
No, you're not releasing your knee.
Mm,
Go back up. Release your knee and go with your foot already. That.
That's what she told me now, just now, like, about here.
The thing is, do tendu. And now plie and forth. Knee and foot go together. Do again. Plie. It's the same thing on point. You're up, your foot has to do that. The place where you stop is there. Now, plie. Yes, but you dropped. You have to stop. Bend your knee, plie. That's where you stop. And then you put your heel down.
okay. Okay.
Do you understand?
It's about, yeah. Okay.
There are methods that teach demi-plie, stretch, releve, down, up, down, plie. That's something else. And I'm not saying that that's not right.
Okay.
We're working on something else. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't confuse it.
Okay.
All right. What I wanted to say about this was, we did this once in one of our classes, and I think here is a very, very good place to point this out. As Yara was saying, the idea is about you release and you push. Release, push. Release, push. Release, push. We don't want to do drop, drop, drop. So I just want to show the difference. Can you releve up? So basically, you're just releasing and you're pushing up. Release, push. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to pull you. Release, push. Release, push. Release, push. Yes. Now, what we don't want is drop, drop, drop. Look what it's doing to her leg. Do it on both feet. Drop. She's sitting back. And go back up. Yes, we don't want that. And it's very heavy on the thighs, isn't it?
Yes.
What we're doing, go back up, sweetie, is nothing here changes. She stays at that same height. Exactly. It's so little. It's what we started at the very beginning of class was 3/4 point, 3/4 point, 3/4 point. So everything we did today, every exercise was about getting to 3/4, which is just before the point.
Yes.
And this one is point 3/4 up and up. It's not bigger than that. It is not that. We don't want demi-point because we don't want dropping in the leg. Okay? All right, so Yara, choose your music.
My favorite part in the class, choose the music.
You're getting better at it. Have confidence.
So I will go to Jeter. Maybe I will see. Yeah. 7, 8. 7, 8. Done. 8. So nice. 7, 8.
All right. We're good. Yara,
Yes.
ready, ladies? Okay, you're a little bit late to elevate, lady. Sorry, it's a very short, it's a very, very short intro. And. These are good.
Was not bad.
I also thought it was not bad. I thought her plie was much better.
Yeah, I felt now.
The relation between.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Did you have any corrections for this?
Actually, I couldn't find
No,
everything.
I found it
It
very
was
good.
very good.
I can be very proud of you. I think you really learned, you really understood that this year. I know it was difficult in the beginning.
Also.
I thought it was very difficult in the beginning, but I think you really have it. It's this exercise I don't recommend for young people,
Yes.
for young students. No. I don't think that they have nor the strength in their feet, nor the concept of where the exercise is going. I would imagine they would probably drop rather than push up. I would say this is an exercise for intermediate, advanced, professional. I think it's something to, it's a good exercise to warm up with
Okay.
if you're doing a bar by yourself, because you can't slow it down.
Okay.
Because if you slow it down, that's when you're going to drop.
Drop.
It has to be, do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
So that's why I don't recommend it
Okay.
for young
Yes.
people.
Yes.
All right? Our next exercise in order.
Yeah. We go to our relevé with plié and without plié. Yes. We go 1, relevé, encore plié. 1, just encore. 16
16
times.
Okay.
And then just go 16 times.
Yes.
Okay? Very nice. Plié, point, plié, point, plié, point, pam, pam. All what we talked about. We use this and then 16. We squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and think about your heels when we go down. Yes, yes.
Knees, knees,
Now, yes.
3/4 point, ladies.
Awesome.
Heels forward, heels forward, heels forward.
Now we have plié. Squeezing.
Yes.
directly relevé without plié. What was for you the difference?
For me, the plie is kind of course, a releasing second for me, so I get the energy for the next one to go up. When I do without plie, it's way more exhausting because I need to get all the energy from my body.
You don't need to sit. You just really all the time think about to go up, up,
Yeah.
up.
For me, when I do the plie one, I think more about the heels forward and the release.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do this one, I think more about the directions up
Mm-hmm.
and how to have a resistance with my heels
Yes,
and the scoot.
yes.
Yes.
For me, sorry, did you finish?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt you. For me, the first part was really so nice because we thought about all the details which we talked about all this, about to put your heels forward, to send your knee, and the second part because is really the difficult one. So you start to use upper body to go up, that which we will not have in the middle. We cannot use this, and you a bit lose your rotation. You start to sitting and you couldn't correct your. Yes, that's what I miss in the second part.
I would say, I would add to that, because that was very good, but I would add, what I would recommend is that you stay longer up. Up, 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 because if you do it thinking, staying longer up, rather than going down and up. I'm so sorry about that. Really, how are we gonna do? So, as I was saying, I recommend that, I'd like to actually put the music to show you what I mean. It will give you a totally different feeling. Let's go back and do it again.
Should I put it for you?
Yes. Try to do with me and try to stay up.
Second one.
Yes. Doesn't it feel different? Stay longer. And. Do you feel a difference? Do you see a difference?
Yeah,
Because now they're lighter here.
yes,
And also like with the feet.
Yes.
because you go down just to take the impulse
To go up again. Was it better for you?
Totally, yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Yes. So, as she mentioned, she said she wanted the accent in the first part down. So, the first part is about down and down. So, it's about rolling down. And the second part is about up. Stay up, stay up, stay up. So, you're almost never down. So, that changes the dynamic. It also changes how you use your foot because you have a quick action, which is very good to do after this.
Yeah.
Now you have the quick action in the whole foot. So that's why I like putting it in that sequence, because there's an evolution.
Yes,
Do you understand what I mean?
yes. Can I ask you maybe just to repeat 8-8, not 16-16, just to see the difference on
Yes.
your face?
Of course. You have to smile.
Just 8 with plié and 8 without.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Down, 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 down.
Now without.
Up,
Yeah, you're still smiling. Nice. Yes.
Felt totally different, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
It's different for you too.
Of course, because now there is a reason to go down, just to take your impulse to go up. It's not about 1 and 2. It's about 1, 2, and
Yes.
like a breathing to go up.
Yes.
Yeah. It's nice, girl.
All right, so we hope you've enjoyed part 2 of Teaching for Teachers. And we hope we haven't talked too much and bored you, but I think it's very beneficial and very interesting.
Yes.
And I am so grateful to my 2 amazing students who allowed themselves to be put through this torture.
Thank you so much.
To help Yara, who,
Yes.
by the way, yesterday received her master's degree in teaching. Yes, so I'm super happy for her, and
Thank you so
I'm
much.
super happy to continue this teaching series with her
Yes.
along her journey to become a teacher out there who will one day teach a lot of wonderful young, new up-and-coming dancers.
Yes.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Tune in to my channel, support us, Facebook, follow us,
Like.
like.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.